All of us remember how our parents always told us never accept gifts and chocolates from strangers. And I'm sure you're saying the same things to your children. And why not? You don't know the person and you can't trust them. But if the person was Ron McDonald's or Peppa Pig, would you still say the same? Unlikely, right? In fact, you will definitely send your kid to take the chocolate or gift, and you might just pocket one yourself. And that, my friends, is the power of brand. Hi, I'm Sumitra Sarkar, business coach, marketing consultant, and co founder of Semion Consulting. In this video, I will explain how you can turn your product into a brand in 3 easy steps. If you like what you learned today, please subscribe and share. Everyone wants to be a brand, but few actually take the right steps towards creating a brand. There are many definitions for what a brand is, but in a very simple manner, if we have to explain a brand, it is a product or a service which has successfully created an emotional connection with its customers. The deeper your connection, the more powerful is your brand. So now that you know what a brand is, let's dive into the 3 steps that I was talking about. At Semion, we call it the GTK process. So the first point, G, stands for get your branding right. There is brand and there is branding. Branding is a critical component of your marketing efforts. Branding is the process of creating the unique visual memory which your product will stand for. One thing that you already do is the logo design, but that is not enough. To get your branding right, you need to first ensure your identity reflects who you are. Your identity is not just your logo, but your total visual and personality design. Customers don't know you. So they look at your logo and your communication to understand who you are and what you are going to solve for them. Subtle things such as logo color, font, the design of your packaging, or how you communicate in your ad, whether it's an advertisement, a website content, or social media, all of that contribute to building what we call the brand personality, which is essentially who you are and what is your uniqueness. Let's look at an example to explain this better. If you look at the automobile category, Tata stands for trust. BMW stands for engineering. Lamborghini, with its raging bull icon, connotes untamed. And Tesla is all about futuristic technology. Now, the second step, T, is take your brand to the customer and not just your product. Once you have developed your branding, the next step is to take it to your customer. You need to market your brand. Everybody markets their products, but marketing your brand is slightly deeper. It includes covering every communication opportunity, whether it's an ad, event, exhibition, a tweet, an email. Every design and word that you put out there needs to build your brand further. And these are created on the basis of your brand value proposition. Consider it as the one elevator pitch for you to take to your customers. To get this right, you need to know who your customer is. That's the most important point. What is the need that your product or service is going to fulfill vis-a-vis competition? And what is that emotional button that you need to press to get your customers' interest activated? Let's look at an example of taking your brand to the market. If you look at the soap category, Dettol and Lifebuoy is all about being germ-free. From their packaging to everything that they speak is the same language. Similarly, if you look at Dove, Dove clearly states that we are not a soap. We are 1/4 moisturizing cream. Even after they have expanded their portfolio, it still stands on that merit. And that is what creates that sharp, lasting differentiation. We don't really see men picking up the Dove bathing bar for themselves, right? But it is still a soap at the end of the day. And that, my friend, is the impact of branding. Whether you're an engineering company, a real estate firm, a cloud kitchen, or a fashion boutique, your differentiation can only be communicated when you market your brand and not just your product. The third step, K, stands for keep the brand alive in the customer's mind. Once you have connected with your customer, whether they have purchased your product or experienced your service, or you have just had a preliminary engagement directly or indirectly through ads, communication, etc., it's very important to stay engaged with them. Keep reminding them that you are there and what is it that you offer and what you stand for. Don't just sell your product, but offer value to your customer based on your brand promise. Don't just keep giving them, this is the new product range that I have received, but what is it that the product will do for you? For example, if you're a restaurant brand with unique offering of continental food, you can either use CRM to reach out to your existing customer database, telling them, if there are new menus that you've added, or, certain events that are being curated from a specific cuisine point of view, or being able to give them special offers on their special days. From a social media point of view, you can identify what is the kind of topical opportunities that are relevant to your brand and your customer, and what is it that you can speak there which helps your customer engage with you. So that was GTK, your 3 steps to build a brand. But one thing that is non-negotiable is that this is all a game about consistency. Nothing happens in a day, in a week, or in the few months. Over time, however, you will see the difference. At Sunny our first step is to build a brand personality and identify what is the brand value proposition, no matter how big or small the business size. Your brand identity, your customer targeting, and market plan emerge from these. So ask yourself this: are you really selling a brand yet? If you enjoyed this video, please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you and have a great day.